Welcome back for another weekly pick show here at the Jersey Fun Sports Gambling Podcast. Here we go. Heading into some college football playoff action. We got first game on deck is Friday night. Alabama at Oklahoma. Alabama laying 1.5. Total at 40.5. Boy, I don't think they can make this total low enough for me. I'm not a believer in either quarterback. And I think both teams truly have like elite defenses. I'm going to go 5 units on the under here, 40.5. That's the only play for me in this one.
Go ahead, Timmy. Let's change up the order here.
I just have a question. Doesn't Alabama have a few guys hurt going into this game?
Oh, that I don't know. I try not to look at all that stuff.
Okay.
I can tell you it's not Ty Simpson, who's the best player in the playoff.
Did we get a look at his girlfriend yet? Do we know?
Hot. Well,
really?
To do.
Like AJ McCarron hot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. No, he did
For that alone, I'm going Alabama laying the 1.5 for 3 units.
Well, you are a Crimson Tide guy. You're a Bear.
Well, I am a fan of the Tide. I did go against them against Georgia, but I'm going to go Alabama laying the 1.5 for 3.
Yeah, this is a.
And then Sammy, what did you do? Under for what? How much?
Under for 5 units. 17-13 final.
Who?
Probably Bama. I think Oklahoma sucks.
Sam, I think that's a great call. Holy shit, that line. Oh, excuse me, guys. Holy shit, that line is low, man.
I mean, it was 46. It was 46.5 the first time they played, right? And what was it, 20-19 or 22-20, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Jake keeps readjusting and just
with a defensive touchdown too. So
just getting excited over here. I'm fucking 5 units on Alabama. I told you guys already they're winning the Natty.
Let's go.
The best player in the playoff. 5 units on
okay.
Alabama.
I won't
interject and just play this right now.
I won't even bother getting in that argument with you, but
trust me, this is I rarely do this. It's a subjective argument, not an objective argument. I have nothing to back this other than my eyeballs. I think he's very talented. And it doesn't hurt that I think he has the best weapons in the playoff as well. So that is why I think.
You don't even think Jeremiah Smith and that Tate kid over at Ohio State?
I like Tate. I said this already. I think I said this on the last pod. I think Jeremiah Smith is the best player in the playoff, but Ty Simpson is the best player in the playoff. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah, think about it. Think about it.
I got it.
Some listeners got it. I don't even get it. I don't get what I'm saying, but I like Ty Simpson. I think he's really good, and I do think that the combination of weapons around Ty Simpson is better than Tate, Smith, and the rest of the Ohio State douchebags. So I'm going to take Bama 5 units. I do like the defenses in this game. I could totally see it scripting out how Sammy is saying. I do think this is 2 of the better teams in the playoff as well. And as a reminder to the listeners, I do have an odd numbered team, so an odd seed to win the college football playoff, which would be Alabama as one of those teams.
Would be Alabama as the 9 seed.
Correct. That is an odd number. Odd number. Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. We don't need to know anymore because that's playoff only goes to 12, and 12 is not an odd number. So there you go.
And Timmy, you're rolling with the Tide here, right?
Yeah, for 3.
Let's go. Rafe, what do you got?
I am going to go ahead and roll the Tide with you fellas for 4 here. I refuse to believe that an SEC team can beat the same team twice in the same year. I refuse to believe that, especially with Oklahoma. I think when Mateer broke his thumb, I just think it kind of turned his season around. He doesn't look like the same quarterback he was before that. He looks frazzled. He looks like he doesn't want to throw the ball, stay in the pocket. So that's why I'm going with the Tide for 4. I have a couple props because it's been a while since we've done this. I'm going to put a unit on Ty Simpson to score anytime at plus 500. I'm going to take a Bama defensive touchdown at any time at plus 600 for a unit as well. And then I'm going to put 2.5 units on John Mateer to throw an INT in this game. Odds aren't out for him to throw a pick yet, but I would assume it's got to be close to even, but I don't know. Maybe it's worse because I don't think he's thrown a whole ton this year. But I think Bama learned their lesson the first time. They ain't gonna lose to these guys twice. That's just the way I see it. I feel like you got to keep it simple in this spot. So I feel like that's what we're all kind of doing here.
I don't know if you guys see this, but I'm writing. Add that to my card. Ty Simpson anytime touchdown. I will be in the state of Illinois where I'm allowed to bet on player props in college football, and I'm going to take Ty Simpson anytime touchdown for 2 units. I'm going to tail Ray, who's on fire according to his fantasy land.
All right, you can go ahead and give me Bama. We can climax on the Tide. We can roll Tide.
Let's
I mean,
go.
I think Oklahoma sucks, and that's why I was all over the under in the
You picked them
first
to win
place.
already. Yeah, you already picked Alabama to win. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Sam.
No,
it.
Ray didn't. Ray, who had the? No, I have futures on Georgia and Miami.
No. I said, but you said 17-13 Bama earlier. About
Oh yeah,
47
I did say
seconds
so.
ago.
So I'm roll Tide here.
Fuck it, let's go. We're so back, guys.
2 units, climax, roll Tide, roll. Yeah, little Dixieland.
I can't wait until we can
climax
climax together, which could be a little foreshadow to the future for all of our listeners out there. There might be a little plan in place. We're not going to talk about it yet, though. But
moving on. Moving on to Saturday here. First game, Miami at Texas A&M. The Aggies laying 3.5 here. Total sitting at 50.5. I'm on Miami. I'm taking Miami to win. Give me the money line. I got them to win the whole damn thing as a long shot. I don't think they'll get there. I think they have a brutal path, but I'm honestly not all too impressed with A&M. I think obviously they had a hell of a season with the just the one loss, but that loss late in the season to Texas doesn't look good. So I'm just gonna go with Miami here.
How many?
Because why not? I'll go 2 units on the money line there.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead. Hop on in here. Okay.
Good.
There is. I feel like there's way too much pressure on this A&M team. I feel like this is a spot where they are going to tense up, and this is a must-win game. Miami, arguably, potentially, maybe shouldn't be here. They have nothing to lose. Carson Beck's neck is long and his forehead's big, and he's going to find some receivers in this game. And I'm going to put 6 units on the Canes to cover that number in this game. And that's
okay, maybe I'm hearing things again. I feel like this happened in another episode. Didn't you just say Miami is all the pressure's on them?
No, he said all the pressure's on A&M here.
Oh, okay. I think he said it was on Miami.
No, it wasn't like the time where Ray said money line, horns down, and then and then yeah.
We're gonna have to replay that. I'm hearing shit.
No,
so what is it, Ray? You're
6 units on the Canes to cover.
It makes sense if you said the Aggies sucked because are going to choke or whatever. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I just said I feel like there's a lot of pressure put on them, and shown that there's a lot of pressure. They've had a lot of close games lately, and I think Miami has absolutely nothing to lose in this spot, not a singular thing. So they're just going to go balls out. Um, and I really like Cristobal, their coach, too. He's got some nuts. So fuck it. Go Canes. For the U.
You and I are going head to head, young man.
For the U. You go ahead and take your mechanical and engineering or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, not the
Agriculture
miners,
and mining.
Peter. They're not the miners.
Yeah.
No, I'm just taking A&M for I'll just to have some fun. I'll take A&M, and I'm going to put Ray and I are just going to have the side. We're just going to put it in amongst ourselves and not let the people make the vig off of us.
All right. Yeah, we could do that. That's
Hey, that's a pretty nice sweatshirt you got on there.
who are you talking to? Me?
Yeah.
It's a shirt. This is where I work, though.
Well, I know it is.
I got some
Very nice.
Look at these shorts.
You should bet that.
No, if you could please pull back a little bit. We don't
You
need
want
to
to look
see
at my shorts, Tim?
Yeah.
I can make these into shorts.
Yeah.
I can.
Let's throw Miles Garrett in there too, and we'll really make a show.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, that's all I got. A&M minus the 3.5.
Yeah, I agree with Ray on a lot of sides. They're saying Miami shouldn't be here. They're frauds. They stink. The ACC stinks. Everybody knows all year I've been high on A&M. I just dropped my phone. That was really good. Anyways, I am going to be all over the U here. It's all about the U. I keep dropping my phone. This is good. It's a good segment. I'm going to leave it like that for now because I keep fucking dropping it. Anyways, I'm all over Miami. 3 units on them. It makes no sense. I don't like that the line is this small with the game being at the communist, crazy, psycho cult field. So, yeah, I'm taking Miami. Carson Beck has been there before, even if he hasn't played there before. So I think this is a good spot for Miami to make the ACC look good, which I fucking hate. But the friend of your enemy is your friend, or whatever the fuck the saying is. I'm taking Miami. 3 units.
The enemy of your enemy is your friend, right?
Frenemy, enemy. The friend of my enemy would keep my phone up for me, but I have to charge it because
Yeah.
we're on these episodes for so long. It burns all my battery, and the charger's stupid, and I can't flip it upside down because then when it's upside down, I'm upside down, and you're just staring at my ball sack. And if I flip it sideways, you're also staring at my ball sack. So
The computer.
I mean, I can do a ball sack. My computer is busted because I fucking do things
Blew
on there
up.
that I
Remember
shouldn't.
DraftKings sent a tactical nuke to
fucking-
Jake's computer.
Exactly. They don't want me to be putting these picks out there, which they fucked up because since my computer's blown up, I've sucked balls. Pink Bigsby could have brought me back though, but
Pink Bigsby could have bought you a new computer, but fuck him.
fuck them. But it's all about the U. Miami, 3 units.
I think it is all about the U. All right, moving on here. Tulane at Ole Miss. Ole Miss laying 17.5. A Lane Kiffinless Ole Miss. Total at 56.5. I did want to touch on that for a second. Like, how much of an impact do you think that realistically makes to this game?
The lack of Lane Kiffin, the
Yeah.
lack thereof.
Not a
Enough. No, it's not nothing. I do think he's a very talented play caller. I think he is a motivator type of coach. However, I would like to believe he's also smart enough to build up people underneath him and allow them to have some freedom in terms of with what they do. So I would like to believe it's going to make an impact, but not. Let's put it this way. If you're asking, should they be out of the playoff because he's gone? No. This is not a Jordan Travis situation with Florida State, but it's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's just like my thing is like if he's coaching this game, what's the spread? Does it move up a couple points, 20.5? They lay in 3 touchdowns now instead of 17.5. That was just more so like my question. Like, what's the difference in the number?
Maybe it doesn't matter in this game. That's a good point. They're going to blow them out no matter what. Maybe it wouldn't matter here. Maybe the difference would be is like if they are playing Alabama on a neutral site, Alabama's probably now favored even though people might think Ole Miss has a better team. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Who wants to kick us off here?
Well, I think in this game, for me, I think for Ole Miss, it could be a sense of closure that the guy's gone. They had it hanging over them for like 3 weeks that they kept talking about it at least. So now they know he's gone. They just move on. I'm taking the over 56.5, and I'm taking Ole Miss laying the 17.5. Over for 5, Tulane for 3, or I'm sorry, Ole Miss for 3.
Yeah, and we can look back on this year for Ole Miss, 11-1, great year for the Ole Miss Rebels. Only loss was that at Georgia or was that at home? I can't remember. I think it was at Georgia, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, great. That was a hell of a game too.
I'm going to say it was at home, but I also don't know.
Georgia had a hell of a comeback in that game. That was an unbelievable game. These two already faced off once this year. Ole Miss beat the dog piss out of them. Retzloff didn't even throw for 60 yards. I don't see why anything changes here. Trinidad Chambliss, former Division II superstar, and
yeah, it was at Georgia.
Yeah, and national champ in Division II. The kid knows how to win. The kid can fucking ball. I'm gonna take the Rebels for. I need to find a good number here because I do like the 17.5 a lot. This could be north of 10. I'm gonna keep it at 7 for now. We'll start with 7. But this is a smash play for sure. I don't think a single thing has changed in this game for either team, besides Lane Kiffin, but that's not going to be the difference in the 35-point loss and a 17-point loss if Tulane does cover. So Rebels for at least 7, and we'll see where we're at during the week and maybe audible a few more. So
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna hop on the over with you there, Timmy, for 2 units. I think Tulane will probably put up a better fight this time around against Ole Miss, but I also do think Ole Miss is just gonna run it. So again, I don't think it'll be a situation where Retzlaff throws for 60 yards again, but I also don't think Tulane's gonna really show too much life here in this game. I think Ole Miss just rolls here. Give me the over for 2 units.
All right.
I wanted to ask the question, why is this line only 17.5?
That's the part that also makes me a little concerned because if it's only 17.5, they're betting they're basically saying Tulane's scoring at least 2 touchdowns here, probably, right? If the line's 17.5, the total's 56.5, they're probably taking Tulane to score either 17 or 21.
Yeah. I was going to say more than 2 because that'd be 42-14-ish. So.
Yeah, that's why give me the over. I'm not touching the line. It's weird.
Like Jake mentioned this last week, like this could be one of those games where, like, how did you put it? The trap was
the trap.
The trap, or
the trap was being trapped.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. And I feel like
that was the Ravens game, and it made me think that was going to be the Panthers game too. Yeah. But the Panthers game ended up being exactly what we all expected it to be. Yep. The trap.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally still think that Ravens-Bengal game was a trap. Joe Burrow's just not having fun. Somebody needs to let him have fun. Anyways, we're talking about college football. We're talking about the playoff. We're trying to get horny here. This line doesn't make sense to me. And for that reason, I'm going to take Tulane, getting the 17.5 points. I have absolutely no reason to. I want to see that happen is probably the biggest reason to. I'm only going to do it for a unit. I want to see some madness, some March Madness style shit. It's probably not going to happen. Football's a much different game. But I am going to put 5 units on the under because of that line. Because I don't see Tulane scoring 3 touchdowns in this game. I also don't see Ole Miss running the score up knowing that they're going to have to play it semi-smart and hold back some plays for future weeks. So I'm taking the under for 5 units in this game, almost as a hedge to my take of Tulane getting the 17.5, because I see this game ending 35 to 7, 3, 0, something, not getting even to 50. So 1 unit Tulane getting the 17 and a hook, and then 5 units on the under.
Good angle with the under. It's good.
Love it.
Good thought.
There's an angle there, and everyone
Yeah.
knows I like taking overs, but
Yeah.
I'm taking the under.
Last game here for the playoff. We got JMU at Oregon. Oregon laying 21, total at 47.5. Boy, this game's tough because it's another one where it's like, you honestly would think Oregon would be laying more. Like my thing is like in this game, if this was not a college football playoff game, like if this was just a regular season, end of the season game or whatever.
Yeah. You schedule this in week
Isn't
2
it
as your
4?
layup.
It's got to be 4 touchdowns for Oregon, right? But the label of the college football playoff, I feel like, is taking it down to 3 touchdowns.
So funny enough, I think Oregon is the better team than Ole Miss, but I think JMU is the better team than Tulane. So no, I don't. I'm just with you. I don't think these lines make sense overall.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what you did in the last game with this one. I'm taking JMU to cover it up here. I don't think it's going to be a particularly close game in the sense that, like, I think Oregon is just going to flat out dominate the game. But I somehow feel that JMU is going to keep it within 3 touchdowns. I also could see them losing 42-3. So there's also that. But
they have a big play offense. They do.
I'm going to take JMU to cover here. I think, yeah. I mean, again, it's just such a weird, because I feel like this number should be so much higher. Oregon's just flat out way better. A terrible travel spot for JMU.
Okay, Sam, I love you, man. You're my best friend. You have good picks.
Okay. You can say it.
You don't have good picks sometimes. That's why I'm going to get on your side here. I'm going to take JMU to cover.
Yeah.
Fuck. I think JMU, I mean, they're a good football team. I think Jake hit the nail on the head. I think they're better than Tulane. And I think Oregon's also better than Ole Miss. So they might have put this number right in the sweet spot of where we want to be. I'm just going to have a hard time seeing JMU lose this game by 3 touchdowns, because they do have a pretty damn good defense, I think. Obviously, they haven't faced an Oregon caliber offense this year. But backdoor, something late, weird shit, maybe just keep it close in general. I just think JMU gets away with this one, and I'm going to just go 2 units on them to cover. And then I'm also going to put 3 units on the under in this game. This is like a Jake angle here, where I don't think Oregon is going to use their whole playbook. I think they may get conservative. I know that's not how Dan Lanning plays football, but I just think JMU is a good enough team to force a couple 3-and-outs throughout this game and maybe make Oregon extend those drives a little bit on the ground, especially if this weather is shitty, which who knows, but we have the weather app, so we could check. But those are my final thoughts. JMU to cover it up, 2 units, and then 3 on that under 47.5. Seems awfully low for an offense that's been high-powered all year, and JMU obviously haven't played an Oregon defense and an Oregon team that's also been able to score with a lot of teams. So that's what I got.
All right. Well, I sent a text out last week or so asking about the comparison of Minnesota football and JMU football.
Here it is.
And the reason I did that is because when Minnesota played at Oregon, they were a 25.5-point dog. And I just thought when this line came out at 21, that just seemed awfully small to me, considering, I mean, I know JMU is a playoff team, but they're a lower, their conference isn't what the Big Ten is. I mean, what would Minnesota do against JMU? Blah, 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 blah. I just thought that this line seems small. So even though it's 21, I'm taking JMU plus the points as well for 2 units. Even though I did pick Oregon to win the championship.
They can still do that. They just can't win by. They just can't win by 3 touchdowns and the extra points. That's all.
And I have no idea which way to go with the over under. You know, if James Madison's offense shows up, you know, you could easily see 21 points scored, right? So, I mean, I would kind of lean to an over, but I'm not taking it.
Yeah, so this game opened at 51. It's now sitting at 47.5, continuing to go down. Got to be a weather thing, right? That's the only explanation. I don't know of any injuries or anything like that has happened. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Some guys might be in the portal sitting out, but whatever.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. I definitely haven't seen that.
We've got rain in the forecast.
I've got 45 degrees and
48
potential mix.
48 clouds with some nicks. Yep.
Yeah. So I am going to go on the over in this game. I'm going to see points in the future. This is a different spot for me than the Ole Miss Tulane game entirely. Again, those two have already played each other. The Ole Miss coaching staff outthinking themselves, trying to big brain it a bit, looking ahead a little bit, all of these things. The players are going to be looking ahead. Oregon hasn't played JMU yet. Oregon doesn't know anything about JMU. All Oregon knows about JMU is they're 12-1, and they've got Dan fucking Lanning, who doesn't give up for shit. So I'm going over because I think Oregon alone can hit that number, and I'm taking Oregon minus the 21 for 5 units on this game. I love JMU. I'm a big Duke fan. My boss went to JMU. Got a lot of JMU friends. So if any of them listen to this podcast, they're going to be fucking pissed at me. I'm going to be rooting for JMU, but my wallet means a little bit more to me than my rooting interest at this point. And I don't think any of my friends or my boss think they're going to win either. So if they're not going to win, might as well get fucking their doors blown off and lose 49-0. So I'm going 2 units on the over, 5 units on Oregon, and then I'm also going to go 2 units on JMU's team total under. So that is my card on this game. Again, I just like Dan Lanning a lot. Trusting in a dude who is going to absolutely rub it in and prove to everyone why they deserve to be a top 4 team and not number 5 playing JMU on a freezing cold day in Eugene.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
You almost got me there. My God.
You were ready to go.
Oh, God, I hate my pick now.
I think that might be the first ever time I've done that. So again,
that was unreal.
Ride with the boys. I know. I'm sorry. This
no, that's
is either
fine.
Gonna make me look really smart or really dumb. But
you had a hell of a case.
I think my angle is there. I think it makes a lot of sense. So is it going to make sense come Saturday? Probably not. But
what are you taking the team total points under?
I don't. So I have none of this in front of me because I can't bet on it in the States.
Virginia's
so I don't have any.
So it's 13.5 minus 120.
Yeah, give me that.
Wow.
So give me that. Again, I'll be in Illinois come Friday. Well, I'll be out of this state at least come Friday. So I'll be able to place all of these things on my friends from the North. Well, against my friends from the north.
All right.
Again,
You guys
I
had
love JMU. Go Dukes. Fuck, it hurts.
Yeah.
But quack, quack.
Do you guys have deep dives? Or do we need a
Not, I mean, I want to point out the fact that once again, dude, Illinois State, man, what a run.
go ride them.
Why not do it one more time, right, guys?
Ride the Redbird train, man.
There's no
It's
way.
magic.
It is magic. I will say it's magic.
The team, you have issues. I think. Like, who wouldn't want to see these guys win? It's fucking awesome. So it's not even deep. I called it my deep dive last week, but they're plus money again this week, so I don't have another choice but to roll with the Birds once again.
Let's go.
Yep.
Does nobody else have any deep dives? Nobody else has done homework? Everyone else is lazy?
Oh, I've got one.
Whoa. Okay,
I mean, I kind of just came up with it in the last 3 minutes, but I'll pull.
I have zero research into mine because mine doesn't deserve any research, but I did have a topic in place for me. But go ahead, you go first.
Yeah. Just want to throw out to the listeners 4-0, 4-0, 4-0 overseas in hockey. We're going back to Sweden. We're gonna ride again. We're gonna ride the Vax Joe Lakers again on the money line, -135, playing the shit ass Lulea Hockey Club. So just absolutely destroy the money line at -135, and let's keep this train rolling.
Fuck yeah, Sam. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, buddy.
I'm sorry, Sam. Is that Swedish or Finnish?
Swedish.
All right, I'm going to go Finnish.
I don't give a fuck what it is, but I'm about to finish. Let it rip, Tim.
I'm going to take HIFK Helsinki.
Nice.
-155.
I used to watch them all the time in COVID, Tim. That's a fun squad.
Against HPK Hemelina.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a rivalry game.
I think my first ever deep dive hit was on Hemelina.
That's a rivalry game. I'm not even shitting you guys. There was a dude who used to broadcast the Finnish hockey games live, and I'd wake up before work and watch that during COVID. So,
what a time to be alive.
Yeah, it might have been during work, but yeah.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, that game is tomorrow at 10:30.
Oh, yes. That's a good point, Timmy, there. My game is Thursday at 1 p.m., so should have a little bit of time to get that one in.
I actually don't know what time mine's at. I think – okay, yeah, we're good.
Ray, I think the Redbirds are Saturday?
Saturday, yeah. They play Montana State.
Yeah, Illinois State's playing Villanova, Montana's, and then it's Montana State, which actually is an awesome game.
Huge in state, huge.
Yep. That is an awesome game.
It is awesome. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, if we should, I don't know when we would do it, but I'd love to pick the rest of the NFL ones if we could for another podcast. It'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, so do I just not get to do my deep dive? Are we just cutting?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Well,
you didn't. You got to go. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't want to say anything now.
I thought you already said yours, and
What did I say?
I thought you said it at the beginning. I don't know. I don't remember.
Interesting. What can I say something then?
By all means.
Okay. Thanks, Tim. Thank you, Tim.
You're
Very
welcome.
kind of you.
You're welcome.
Boys, we have to admit something to ourselves here.
Oh, no.
We are all influencers, right? We have the ability to influence others.
Oh, no.
And no, we are. We're influencers,
yeah.
Which is why we need to go and back our guy, Jake Paul. He's fighting Friday night.
Oh!
Come on. This is our world now. This is who we are. We need to be fans of fellow influencers like Jake Paul, who can go fuck himself. This dude's a fucking fraud. He's a fucking piece of shit. Fucking fights 50-year-old men, tries to put them in their fucking grave. It's bullshit. Fuck Jake Paul. Anthony Joshua to win in either round or two is plus 120, and I'm fucking taking that. So Anthony Joshua to win in rounds 1 or 2, plus 120 Friday night around 11 p.m. Don't know what the early card is like. Who the fuck knows what this card looks like? I don't know. I don't care. Fuck Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua to win in rounds 1 or 2 plus 120. Book it. I'm also going to take the fight to go the distance, though, because I do realize that this is a fake fucking fight and it could easily just be scripted to just get more commercials and more views. So the fight to go the distance is also plus 350. So I'm going to put a decent little tinkle my sprinkle unit at plus 120 on Anthony Joshua to finish Jake Paul in round 1 or 2. And I'm also going to put money on the fight to go the distance because I realize this is all fucking fake and bullshit and Jake Paul's a piece of shit. So there you go.
Let's go.
Yep.
Hey, I need to, you guys, if there's something else you need to say, go ahead, but I need to check something super quick.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Super quick check. Let me just, because if it is what we got, then I got to do it. But, no, I can't. Never mind. That thought's gone. There's no Call of Duty League this week, so that's off the table. Yeah, fuck, dude.
I will admit, give the follow to the Vancouver Surge. I think, is that who I took who lost? I took somebody in Call of Duty who lost. I think it was Vancouver Surge. Their Twitter was fucking hilarious. They literally just said, well, fuck, after they got swept. So I have zero regrets for taking them to win a map. It was fucking sick.
A great decision.
Yeah.
Let's go.
By the way, this fight to go the distance was plus 380 this morning. So people are actually betting this thing to go the distance, which is highly concerning to me. It may make me want to put more on that and less on the Anthony Joshua. This fight should be finished in the first or second round by Anthony Joshua. Let's put it that way. Will it be? Probably not, because it's fucking fake and it's all bullshit. It's probably going to be on Netflix. I don't even know what to watch this on. I'm not going to watch it. I'll be honest. I might if I'm at a bar, but I'll probably be driving. So I might. Maybe I will watch it. I don't know.
When is the fight? Friday?
Friday night at 11. Okay. Anyways, it could go the fucking distance. It's probably going to go the distance. I may just make my whammy go the distance. I'm making my whammy to go to the distance. It's plus 350. This fight's going the distance. Fuck this. Fuck Jake Paul.
Let's go.
Thank you for convincing me of that, guys. I really appreciate your guys' wise words. You guys always speak so much sense into my brain. I'm not talking to you guys either. I'm talking to the voices in my head.
That's what we're here for.
No, I wasn't talking to you guys. I was talking to the voices in my head, Sam.
I was going to say, here's the problem. Once you start, those voices don't stop until it's over. Like
until we get to a solution.
Exactly. There's no.
We always get to a solution.
Yep. No, you're right. There's no like butting in. There's no, hey, I got a quick question or anything like that. It's fucking full speed ahead. Let's fucking go. I like that. I respect it. You got the confidence. That's what the people need. They fucking see that you're all in on this shit and that this fight is going the distance because it's rigged.
Yep. It's going the distance. It's going for speed. Yep.
Reluctantly crouch at the starting line. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Name that band.
What's that?
Oh, Cake.
Cake.
Cake. That was for free. Normally that's for my OnlyFans subscribers.
What's the subscription price? $4.99?
Yeah, $6.99.
There we go. All right. Well, good pod, boys. All right. Well, make sure to stay tuned on our Twitter for daily picks. We're posting daily college basketball picks. We'll make sure to put the bowl game picks also up there as a reminder. But we should have another episode with the rest of the NFL slate coming later this week. We'll figure out a good time for all of us because we're doing a lot of travel for the holidays right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you next time.